Welcome back. You know what I'm saying? Thanks to all the people who've been coming around and, you know, liking it and, checking out what I got to offer. So today I want to talk about how religion don't help our people and get right into it. You know what I'm saying? Let's get real with it. So for many years, I guess we can say hundreds, I guess, 'cause that's, our people were given religion. And let me say this, we're not talking about culture, we're talking about religion. You know, a lot of us, we date back and go back to look at where we came from, if you've done your ancestry, or even before that, just, being told different things from your ancestors, like your grandma, great grandmother, just knowing your family history. A lot of us came from a culture, you know, before we were given religion, which we all know, if your people, which many of us, our people came through the slave trade, you know that we came with our own cultures. We already know about being stripped of languages and told we couldn't. That we already know that. I'm not about to go through all that, right? We were given religion, and the religion was taught under under a watch, under a watchful eye. So we could only do so much or whatever. They made sure that we didn't bring none of our culture stuff into their mess, right? People would like to say that the belief in Christ or whatever they believe, has got them through so many things, this, that, and the third. Our people, grandparents, all that, run to the church. It's been inbred into our people. Not really too much of what our ancestors or what our grandmothers, great grandparents, grandfathers, that wasn't really instilled into us. What was instilled into us was only what they knew. We didn't get pretty much what we were taught way back, you know, how to connect with the creator ourselves without having to go to the building to do so, right? And I'm saying all that little bit of stuff to get to the point of what has the building, what has the actual church setting done for our people as a whole? What has it been doing for us in our day to day now? We would like to say, back in the day, it had some good foundations, some good fundamentals for us, for the youth. It was like it was a strong thing, right? But now what we got is a whole bunch of people playing. Church is not what our great grandparents were doing. It's not that, It's it's a lot of games, a lot of playing. People come in however, do however. No one goes out. No one comes in and go out trying to be better, trying to be something more. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Thank y'all for joining in. Um, if y'all have any questions, I'll get to them as I'm looking at them as they come in. But I appreciate y'all for coming in. Thank you. Um, the church has really lost its way. Just to let y'all know, as far as me, if you haven't seen my other, I've come to the truth of knowing my culture as an Israelite, right? But I'm not the Israelite that's going to jump on you because you're a Christian or you're a Muslim or whatever. My thing is, if you found a culture that made you a better person, that's going to make you great, make you something better, I can't deal with the Satanists. But anything that makes you get closer to the Creator, your God, that makes you a better person, make you better, make you want to be there for your family, make you want to go out here and help the people, I say that's good for you. I'm not going to jump on you behind it. At a point, even with Christianity, just like knowing out, finding out that I'm Israelite, those religions, again, not culture, those religions have people going against each other when everyone's supposed to be trying to get to God. And it can make, especially with the world the way it is now, where everything can be found on Google so easy. Everything can be um, researched easier now. It makes a lot of problems. It makes a lot of backbiting on each other, especially as us as our community. I'm talking about really growing and coming together, right? And that's the reason why I made my title. Religion don't help us. It doesn't help our people. It draws people apart more now so than anything. You have so many different denominations just of Christians. You have all these different Israelite camps. You have different Muslim camps and branches. You have different, almost every religion has so many denominations, but everyone say they're going to God. So then it gets to this thing of your God or your God. Well, if there's only one God, one creator, one above all, how can we have so much? How can we have so much fighting of what we know is supposed to be, the creator? I'm not understanding that. And past the Bible thumping and all that, right? The message that we're giving to the children from it, you know, children don't even really go to church anymore. They don't. When you start talking about culture, or excuse me, we start talking about religion and stuff like that. Children don't even get with that no more. Most people now in this new age, everybody want to be spiritual. Nothing wrong with that. But if you weren't taught that, growing up in your youth, which most wasn't, 9 times out of 10, what you're gonna get is a whole bunch of TikTok spiritualists. Everybody, want to do all this other stuff. And again, it's another division. Religion hasn't helped no one. Culture was a good thing because everyone had a culture when it comes to how their practices were done in their home, like their homeland or their people or whatever. It worked. It kept their people grounded and bound together in these things that kept their social structure uh, running smooth. But with this religion thing and everyone is on their own way, church. I'm saying church because that's one of the biggest things that everyone in the world knows. Almost everywhere in the world, Christianity is there. You know what I'm saying? Almost every religion's everywhere actually now, and that's what I'm saying. And back in the days, what people practice over in certain countries in Africa, we probably wouldn't even seen here to even know to try to practice that. Unless that place was conquered by another place to when it got impeded on you and or forced on you. You know, so with the religion thing, my problem with it is if we're supposed to be helping people, helping each other, we're supposed to be growing and making more. We're supposed to be making more conscious people of the Creator of God. Allah, whatever you want to say. Why is religion taking that away? Most people in church now are older. You don't see a lot of youth. And like I say in my other talks, I'm gonna always talk about the youth. That's a problem. If the youth is watching you church folks or any other religious folks go out into the church all the time, yet turn around and come back and you cussing them out, acting crazy, doing the same thing that the rappers everybody was doing, they're not understanding the reason for even trying to go or want to be a part of it. As soon as they get old enough to where you're not making them go no more, or they get grown, they don't want to deal with it because, like, yo, I watched all these church folks be heathens. It's not helping. And then past that, you don't want to help the people. Churches, you have the most churches I know in my life that ever helped people or religious groups are small congregations of people. And to me, thank you. And the small congregations of people, to me, are the ones that need more help, and they're the ones helping the most. But then you have these big mega churches, people run, and I was talking about this on one of my other lives. The big churches have people groveling at the pastor's feet to give them more money to make the bigger churches richer, and the little churches are penny pinching with the little tithes and offers they can to help to keep their little church open. And with that, they're actually helping the people. It doesn't make sense to me. It seems like the more higher in status a church or a pastor or leaders get, the less they care about the people. I thought the church was supposed to be a safe haven. I thought that the elders are supposed to teach the younger so they know this is the way to go in any religion. Whatever religion that you were given or you were taught in your home, and a lot of people in America, I'm pretty sure most people, before everyone got the internet and everyone knows they can be all this stuff, most people are Christians here, right? I was born in America, you know what I'm saying? So I don't understand how we're going to continue to have a church or have a helping or growing of the communities if we can't capture the youth, if we can't capture the minds of the young people who are going to be the next leaders. We see how the world going. We all here. It's not going good for us. Our people, especially, it's not everything that's negative, which they would call the devil or sin, right? All of that stuff is captivating the young minds. It's not enough good to overshadow the bad that's going on. We've had church all of this time. So if religion is helping us or was supposed to be helping us, how do we get to this portion of where we are in life to where it's so much corrupt youth? This was the elders' job to pass down to their children, then pass down to their children. But at some point, everyone wanted to be the friends of the children instead of teaching the children the way they should go. And it's a trickle down effect to where people don't really. A lot of people are selfish in religion, and I say that because again, these churches and stuff like that are supposed to be for the people. They're supposed to be for right. They right exactly not romanticizing hardship. Right. So it's like they're by them wanting to be their friends, they're not keeping them in the right place to keep their mind focused on what's supposed to be good. And again, my lives always sync up. They're letting social media, the people are letting social media raise their children, or school raise their children. I'm not gonna go into the school thing, that'd be another thing, but then their friends or whoever you allow them just to go with because you just want to not deal with them. It's all going into this thing of where we are now and what's happening with us. The title is made the way it is because I don't want to say this the wrong way. Religion, not the creator. Religion is not doing good for us. It's not. It's separating us too much. We need to get back down to elders talking with the children. Of course, you know when the elders talk, they're gonna give them the church. They're gonna give them the scripture. They're gonna give them the word. They're gonna give them the way they need to go. We need more parents who want to sit and talk with their children. Actually, talk with their children. That's church. Teach them the way. You can't sit around and expect the church or somewhere you sit once a week, maybe twice if you go to Bible study, to raise the children who we need for when we go forward. We're all going to get old. The way it's going right now, the way these children are being raised in the religion or lack thereof, they're gonna they're gonna either kill each. I guess this I'm hearing these words you can't use. They're gonna take each other out, or they're gonna take us out in our old age. Because right now they're rolling around with loose minds. You know how they say idle mind, the devil playground, stuff like that. That's what we actually got going on. No one can tell these children, well, I don't care. Like, I get around youth and I'm going to talk to them. I'm going to say, I'm going to tell them how it really is. I don't play with anyone. And if you're old enough to understand and comprehend when I talk to you, I'm going to talk to you and things that you need to know, things that are serious. That's why I have my programs, you know what I'm saying, for stuff like that. I've been trying to get so many other people, whether it's churches, Israelites, some Muslim brothers. I've been trying to get so many different people from different walks that all claim they love the creator and they love the people to, hey, I'm doing this. You know I've been doing this. You can check me out all over my Facebook. I got my personal page. I got my Ride and Clean pages for community service. I got my Forever Our Legacy Facebook page that shows the businesses and showing people how to live off grid. Like this YouTube, you go in there, you see what I'm teaching people how to live off grid, self-sufficient, garden. I'm that person in the community. I go out and I do what religious people are supposed to be doing, or what they used to do at a large amount. Nowadays, it's like only time you really hear about like religious folks the most is usually on social media somewhere. You don't really hear about churches doing big fundraisers and drives and community program. You don't hear about that no more. And the reason why I'm saying that because from North Carolina to Georgia, I've been actually searching for these things. Literally searching. Google's so easy now. You can just type in community outreach services or ministry. You can type these things out. And I'll be looking, hey, I teach self-defense. Do y'all need someone that can help, teach people how to move around when it's late in the evening, or how women should move around when it's getting dark. Um, hey, I can teach you how to garden. I don't mind coming to bring my. You can talk to so many people. Again, I have from North Carolina to Georgia. It's like, oh well, we'll let you know we don't really do that here, and da da da. And it's like ministries and outreach services. If this is what you're supposed to be, why are you not doing that? And why if someone is coming to offer that, not even charging, why are you rejecting them? And I don't understand it, right? And the thing with me, I got my LinkedIn, I got everything that I do, I've been doing for since 2008. You can see it. So I got all my social medias are to business. I got even my personal one. It started out for my businesses. Then it started getting to where I had so many people from just business stuff. Then people just started being who they are all over Facebook, and so I pretty much stopped building that one too much. Now I focused on my community outreach one, and then the one for off grid living and showing people how to live self sustained, right? So everything that I actually do, because people post so much stuff on Facebook. So I'm gonna say this: if you are for the people and you're helping people and you're doing things for people, why wouldn't you post that so people can know when they're talking to you? It's like a resume. You're telling people, hey, I'm a mechanic. You can't just tell them that and they let you come work on their $100,000 car. They want to see some type of, okay, well, how do I know that this is really you? I have that because I don't want to just show up somewhere claiming I want to help the people. I'm for the people, and I can't show them anything. So that's the only reason why I even started recording, and I started putting things on pages, because at first my mom was like, so many people say, if you're doing things for the good of the people, you shouldn't care if somebody see it or not. That's right. You know what I'm saying? You ain't trying to help nobody, and every time you get somebody $50 to help them with a bill, I'm going to pull, yeah, I just pay somebody bill. No, not like that. But if I'm doing a big fundraiser and I'm doing things for the children, or I'm food drives, clothes, I'm going to record, get some pictures of me out here with my people that's helping me. And because people need to see there's people out here still doing that. Again, I've been searching from North Carolina to Georgia. It's very hard to find people that are doing this. And usually when you do, it's small groups of people who are, I ain't gonna say barely making their sales, because when I was first doing my stuff, I was making it, but I'm taking from my bills and stuff to help with the people that need help. So it's like the small groups of people are the ones doing the most to try to help the best they can. So I'm not understanding if why we can't go to a church or something to say, hey, we're about to do this, can we come to your parking lot to do this? They'll ask you, are you a 501c3? I've never been a 501c3 for nothing I've ever done. I don't need that. 501c3 means I'm about to give you $5,000, and I'm gonna go write it off so I can get it back from the government. I ain't saying there's nothing wrong with that you do, but I really want to do this for the people. So I didn't go ask the people for help, and I didn't go find a way to get money, to get all the money back either. That wasn't my thing. I said I want to help the people. I started my car club for community outreach. I just started working with the people, and I just didn't worry about no 501c3. But that's the first thing that a lot of these big organizations ask you when you go to them, either about doing something with them or partnering. They want to know if you're 501c3 to show who you are. And just because you got a 501c3 doesn't mean you're a good person, or you're doing what you're supposed to with the money, or you're actually out here for the people. Again, that's why I do all my recording whenever I do my thing, so that people can actually see this is what this guy really is. These are really his organizations. And I don't understand why the religious churches. That's why I made the title "Religion Doesn't Help Our People," because it's not. You find more people out here on their own doing greater for people, or doing more for people, than churches nowadays. And then it used to be like that. I don't know how we got here, especially us as a people, because that was in America, that became one of our foundations. Getting it coming from slavery and all that stuff like that. That became one of our foundations. The church. People met at the churchyard. People met there that's what it was. So I don't understand what happened. Um, again, culture is a whole different thing. That's why I'm separating culture and religion, because culture is deep rooted. That's something that passed down, passed down, passed down. Religion is not a culture to me, because it comes and it goes. When you say day, what do you mean? When you say they, matter. Who? Okay. I'm not sure. I guess y'all speaking with each other. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You rock me L. You rock me L. If whoever's asking, you can just call me L. Um, Again, if you want to see, I know y'all listen to me talk. Appreciate y'all. Y'all could be anywhere, but y'all stopped in to see, listen to me for a couple seconds or whatever. So thank you. You want to check out my outreach club on YouTube? Excuse me, on Facebook is Ride and Clean, RYDINKLEEN. And then Forever Our Legacy also on Facebook. That's more the business and stuff like that and off grid. Um, and I just started on Instagram and on YouTube for the Ride and Clean because everyone told me I need to make something for it. So how you doing? How you doing, Muhammad? How you doing? Peace, brother. Um, okay. Well, peace anyway. Um, yeah, y'all can go in there just to check out and see what I do. I even started like each one of my little businesses that I started. I started, of course, make funds. Those funds help me, and I can help more people. The more I can help myself. But I was also giving people jobs through these. I was teaching people a little mechanic work. You can work with me. Once I show you some stuff, you do a couple jobs with me, I can actually send you to go do little jobs on your own. You're gonna get half that money. That's just how I do it. When I started my lawn service, same thing. We go out here, we're gonna cut these yards. I was creating little jobs for people. Where I'm at now, I'm building it up here too. But like I said, but in North Carolina, I had it going like that. And I'm not. This ain't to put me on the horse. I'm just showing that I'm one of the people who are looking for more people that can be a part of actually helping us as a people because we need we need more positive things to be seen from us for our youth. Right now, you turn on social media, it's a whole bunch of garbage. They have talking spaces for intellectuals and stuff like that. They do, but most people go to the garbage. A lot. I ain't gonna say most. 'Cause I don't know most everybody. A lot of people go to the crazy stuff, right? And the more we can take away crazy stuff that's on the internet, the less people can look at our people as the craziness that they look at us as now. And we can get more things. We can start turning things around, flip things backwards, do a 180, go back to what it used to be. Back to common sense, children that knew how to respect people, adults who want to help other adults, elders who want to teach the people, enlighten the youth. That's how it's supposed to be. I don't know. Again, I don't know what happened, but now we're at this place to where everything's out of whack, and our people are suffering horribly behind it. Like we all here. And if you have anyone with common sense that's in here, which I'm pretty sure y'all have that. How you doing? How you doing? Welcome. We are we're starting to fail miserably. I'm talking about as a whole. I'm not talking about the couple of rich people we got. I'm not talking about no entertainers. I ain't say I kind of say I don't care about them because as those people don't care about what we got going on down here. As regular folk, them entertaining rich folk, most of them don't. You have the few that really love the people. I follow some of this stuff, but most of them don't care. So we gotta do this ourselves. If we can try to build ourselves up, they gonna want to try to come, but at that point we're not gonna need them. When we needed y'all the most to come and build institutions just for us, when we needed y'all to come down here and be more into the realm with the youth and showing them something positive, most of the rich folks, and they don't want to come down here to help, and that's fine. They don't have no obligation to that. But as a people, we have an obligation to our people. You know what I mean? Religion lost its way. You know, religion lost the love of the people, and I think that's what started really tearing things up for us. Not sad because that's one thing. We got tore from our culture so far back. Our new culture was supposed to be the religion that we held on to, which was church, Christianity, whatever. We pretty much that's what was given to us. We bonded on it, and that's pretty much what our family was learning for generations. We understand that, But we even lost that culture. It just went back to regular mainstream religion. To just it's just whatever. No one is no one is chastising how the people come into church anymore. No one is not really even children in there really to correct like that in church anymore. So that's not even really a thing. Um, I just don't know what what else to say except for we need to do better. And religion is not what's going to change the things that we need to get changed in our community. We need more people that boots on the ground, want to get out there, actually be a part of the problems out there. These neighborhoods that are bad, gang ridden and stuff like that, them the ones I like to run into. Hey, yo, what y'all got going on out here? How y'all doing? You know, y'all have anybody come through here and play basketball with y'all, talk with y'all, and like that? I go in these neighborhoods. People look at me weird a lot of times when I first go out in certain neighborhoods, especially I'm not from there. They see me, I pull up, big dude, car, like, who is he? But I start talking my talk like I'm doing just now. And I've never been told I can't come somewhere. I've never had, nah, bro, nah, I won't hear none of that. Yo, go ahead, bro. We don't know. I've never had that happen. You know what I'm saying? That the energy will speak for itself anywhere you go. People can tell you phony. People can tell you coming here for good. You come here to help. People, they know, right? And if we don't get more people to actually want to get out there and get down to the people, we're gonna never get the people back. Cause we have to get out there to the youth. Get out there and play basketball with them. Get out there and get dirty. Play some flag football with them, and ask them they want to learn some martial arts or hey, you want to cut grass this summer? I got a couple lawnmowers. I'll come get you. You and your brother, your cousins. Let's go get y'all some money. We got to teach them something different. Our people are not doing what we're supposed to be doing no more. I'm going to continue to do my part in this, but me, I'm one man. 10 men can't do it. We got to get a certain amount of men in each city, each community doing it so things can start flipping backwards. We done got older. We're not the youth no more. Pretty much what a lot of us got stuck in our minds is there. And at this point, a lot of people around our age, 30s and 40s, they want to be young. And that's also messing us up because you can't be the young folk no more. You're when you hit your 30, you hit 35, life expectancy is about 75, 80, right? You hit about 35, 40, you middle age. You not no young sprout no more. You need to be understand that you supposed to be trying to bring the youth, teach the children. But our people are just 50 years old in the club. Security is one of my businesses. I I do executive security for celebs and I do club and events. It'd be so many older people in the club. It's like, yo, what are you doing in here? You got a 20-year-old over here, your 50-something-year-old self over here. You trying to do what they doing. What's going on? We at a miss. Our people are lost. How you doing? How y'all doing? Welcome, welcome. Thank you. Um, if you have any questions about what I'm saying, or you just have a question, at least around the title, about religion and how it's not helping us, I'll try to answer as I'm looking. Try not to lose my train of thought. Yeah, our people need to get in their right bracket of life. When I say that, I'm not talking about monetary. I'm talking about youth, adult, elder. There's no elders. I be every time I find an older person, I don't care if I'm in the store and I see him, especially a couple. Hey, how long y'all been together? Or how old are you? And I started trying to pick their brain. I'll be in the middle of stores 10, 15 minutes trying to pick the elder's brain because we don't find them no more. They're not just sitting down. You don't just see elders. That's like a thing in the past. And one thing I'm tired of with a lot of these spaces is we keep talking about the past and talk about what our ancestors, oh yeah, we built this country. I'm tired of hearing that. That's so long ago. Okay, we can say we built the country. What is that helping us now? We at the bottom, 13% of this country now. What is that helping us? We need to actually do stuff that's gonna actually help our people. And with that, we gotta actually get out here with the people. 70s and 60s and 50s when they were boycotting and doing all that, they was out there. The people were out there trying to really make a change. You can't sit in your house and sit behind the phone or on the internet all day or just go to work every day, which is what most of our people do. and expect to make a change. You can't do that. And a lot of people are their minds aren't understanding that. From what I'm that's what I think. No, that's not what I think. That's what I know. People aren't understanding the concept. You got to actually get out there to make a change. You can't do it from your house. You can't. You can't. You can't. You can't feed homeless people or help take perishables or goods to a community that need it in your house. You can't teach anything from your house, and that's the one thing they do. And so many people do so many things online with teaching people because our people it's like our people forgot how to be around each other. That's a problem. We've always been in unity. When we first came, I hate going into the slavery thing, right? But when our people came, we had to figure out who was what, and try to get our little languages to mash up to where we could understand. And we had to build unity to make sure we was if you didn't get no food today, we're gonna help our brother. We need help us. Now, we can't be getting into everybody's fights and stuff. We are doing horrible here. And that's why I keep saying religion it doesn't do anything to help us. It's not. We need to get brass tacks, get down on it, boots on the ground. If you know about, I keep asking this, if you know about 10 people in your community, and so far I'm seeing it's hard for people to find that, 10 men and women, I really rather have the men because it's the men's job to protect the community, the women to nurture it. But if you can find 10 people, men or woman, my number is 919-727-9958. That's my outreach number. It's on all my social media stuff. I would like for you to give them my number. Hey, listen, I heard this brother talking this stuff. I looked at some of his stuff on his social media. He seemed like he really about that. Give him a call and see, if y'all can, collab on something. Because if I can get about 10 people in each community, or at least 10 in each city, each state, that could start something to start building. But right now, everybody keeps trying to build out instead of build up. That's a problem with us. We can't keep building out. Oh, well, I got this and I'm going to build this. That's selfish. Like, okay, build your stuff. Cool. But you should be able to build together with somebody so we can all come up and start helping other people. Because again, like I keep saying, I can't help everybody, right? This man over here can't help everybody. This lady over here can't help everybody. This elder right here can't help everybody. But right there, that's like 5 people, right? Them 5 people come together, they can help way more than the few that they helping right there around them. Then they can start putting plans together to do more. That's building structure. Right now, a lot of our people don't have structure. That's why we look at religion like these churches or these mosques and stuff like that. For our people, everyone looks at those as structural places because people go there to meet in union. But if those places aren't building anything to help the people, what structure is there? It's a place. It's not a structured union. And that's a problem because you're going there, and again, like I said earlier, the smaller churches be out here trying to give everything they got to help the people. From what I've seen, from North Carolina to Georgia, all the little searching I've done to try to get with these different programs, to show them my programs, to put with theirs and help them and see if they can help be part of some of the stuff I'm doing. The smaller churches be the first one to be like, yeah, we can do it, but they have the smallest congregation, and I'm not understanding. So that's what I'm saying. Religion, as they get higher up in their tier, the less they care about the people. We're not gonna be able to make it like that. We're not gonna be able to make it like that. We're gonna have to get some structured stuff going on and actually build up. We can't keep building out. Yeah, I got my house, I got my cars, my family good. He got his family, his cars, his house, they're good. That's cool. But we just keep building out like that, we're just gonna have a whole bunch of nothing. Because if the world decides to shut these lights off and go crazy like everyone keep acting like they're prepared for if it happens, you're gonna find out you don't have no structure with nobody. You're not gonna make it. You're not gonna make it. You know what I'm saying? When I bought that land in North Carolina, I bought it. It's like a quarter mile into the woods. It's raw land. You won't know nobody's back there. If it goes crazy, there's land there. You go on this page, you can see where I went off grid. There's somewhere that can be ran to and just disappear. Everybody don't have that. People don't have generators. People don't have backup food storage. People don't have more. Everyone think they have a gun that's gonna protect them if things go bad. That's not enough. Bullets will run out. And you're dealing with people who want to oppress you, and it goes bad. Pretty sure they probably have more bullets than you. That's just what it is. People don't know self defense. People don't know first aid. And the reason why I'm saying this, I don't know everybody in the world, but on my social media, I talk about stuff like this and try to get these conversations going. And people have nothing to say. When you go on certain leaders' pages and people's pages who talk a lot of stuff about helping the people and wanting to be there for the people, they got so much stuff that they share all over social media, but you don't see no evidence of them what they do for the people that they claim that's what they do or what they like to do or what they want to do. And oh, if the world go like this, no. If it's not, if you can show all your nice cars, you can show your nice new clothes, your new apartment, you can show all these things, your new shoes, your red, you can show all this stuff, right? But you don't have no evidence that you do nothing for the people. That's a problem. To me, that's a red flag. And I just kind of don't deal with people like that. I might reach out to them once or twice, just say, hey, I know you said you're into this and you're into that. Hey, this is what I do. I send them my information, send them my social medias. Hey, this is what I do. Show them my businesses. And I'll wait. And I just won't say nothing else because I'm really actively for years been trying to meet people and get more people to be a part of building something. It's just like it's not happening. Even the churches. That's what I'm saying. Right now, people look at religion or church like, oh, well, those are my people. If you can't go to those same people to say, hey, let's build, we need to build a storehouse up for the actual storehouse up in case there's a problem, a real food pantry. You don't even hear about those no more. You can't get with people in your community, your church to do that. You're by yourself. I don't know why people don't understand that we need to get together. Hey, Roy, you're a clown. Yeah, you're a clown. You got it though. I know how to read that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Um. But yeah. So those people like that right there, that Roy McClone, those are the type of people I'm talking about. If it goes crazy, those will be the people that try to go to your house and you don't have no partners, you don't have nobody to run down to him. He'll be the one with more bullets than you. And you think you're good because you got a gun. Yeah. I don't really know how to talk YouTube friendly and stuff yet. So I'm talking. You know what I'm saying? How you doing? How you doing, Euro? How you doing? If our people don't get it under their head, under their skull, into their cap that we need each other soon, they're gonna show us how much that we should have got together. They're gonna show us. Everybody cry, want to talk, Black Power and talk about Trump this and all this, that, and the third. But all you doing is talking. With all that talking, what are you doing to actually try to build something to safe house you and your family in case something goes wrong or your neighbors? A lot of people don't even know their neighbors. A lot of people you might know a neighbor right here, but you have a whole neighborhood. You know maybe two neighbors. We got 10 other neighbors on that same street. That's a problem, especially if you live in a neighborhood where the people don't might not even want you there, but you're ready to get to that neighborhood. If it goes bad, people just like this guy up here, what's his name again? That Roy McClone, them be the type of people that come in your house and he gonna have about 50, 10 or 50 of his homeboys with them because they already prepared to take over something. They're just waiting for the lights to go off. Our people need to get their mindset, understanding this is a war. It's been a war on us. And all our people want to do is cry and go to church and pray. That's not happening. It's not helping. It's not doing nothing. When are we going to start actually doing something to actually make the people understand that we're somebody too? The church ain't doing that for us. The church, the religions, any of them, I don't care which one they are. It's not culture. People with culture, they fight. You go a lot of these different countries and stuff like that, you'll see these people, they done held up the whole street trying to get to the bank because the bank messed with their money. Them whole people, hey yo, y'all messing with our stuff. Most countries, when they having a problem and they show them all going nuts, it's because, hey, we're feeling the press here. This is what we're gonna do. Our people just want to tear up our neighborhood and burn stuff. Nah, we got to do more. And again, the church Religion is not helping us with that. They're not. We can't go there and talk to them and say, "Hey, this is what needs to be done," or formulate plans to get a bigger structure for us because they're under the umbrella with the government. Most churches are 501c3, so they're not gonna let you come there and bring, "Hey, we need to stand up for our people." They're not gonna do that, which they should, because if we're the black church and we're there, why can't we go to our leaders there and let's talk about, hey, they're still taking us out. We got to stand. They're not going to lose their money that they're getting from the government or their paperwork. They're not going to risk that for us. That's why I say the religion is not helping us at all in any type of way. We got to stand. We got to get these youth. We got to get the youth to understand who we are. We can't forget our history, but we also can't sleep in it either. We gotta look back at our history past the slavery, right? That happened. Can't do nothing about it. What it is. We can look back to what, maybe what, 50 years ago, 40 years ago, when there was Black Panthers, Black Wall Street. That's not forever ago. We can look at that. We need to get back to that era, to building, fighting for us. We can't look at the church for that. Black Panthers weren't in the church. Those Black Wall Street people, all that I looked into it, I didn't hear a whole bunch of church stuff. I heard a whole bunch of building, a whole bunch of people helping each other. Okay, we're going to store this money here, this money here. Okay, we're going to put this money we store here to start this building. How many contractors we got? Who know how to put wires in? Who know how to lay foundation? Who know how to do the roof? Okay, boom, we got that about all the way done. Cool. Now we need our bank. That probably would have been the first building. But now that's what we were doing. We were building structure for our people. And then they, of course, like they always been doing since we've been here, they gonna tear down our stuff. But our people were so determined to be something and keep a good culture amongst themselves to, yo, we not gonna give up. They kept fighting. It's like after Black Panthers, when they destroyed that, when they flooded our, the streets with the, the narcotics and stuff like that. When that happened, it's like after that, and the 90s came in, it's like after that we went downhill. Our people never came back for the fight. And I'll never understand that, how we never came back for the fight. Our people just like, well, whatever, we got oh, our people think our culture is rap. Oh, they like our style. Oh, we brought the music, and they want to copy us. They just because they want to put on our clothes don't mean they want to be us. They got everything. We want to be powerful because they got music from us. I don't care about that. I don't care about the music. It ain't did nothing but tear us up even more. I don't care about the clothes they want like to talk about wearing, the real expensive stuff they want like to, show all on TV or social media. Is making them more rich still. It's not helping us. I care about the people. I ain't saying I don't care about us older folk, but I really care about the youth because they're the only ones that are gonna be able to change things for us. And right now, if the world keep going like it's going, we're gonna end up taking each other out. Well, the youth. I don't say the little YN thing. The youth is going to eventually wipe each other out, and eventually, us older folk, we're gonna be too old to do anything. Who's gonna stop them when we're really old? If we're not trying to get them on the right track now, eventually it's just gonna be, we're already only 12 or 13% of this country here. If it keeps going, eventually we're gonna be down to 7 or 8. Eventually gonna be 3. Eventually we're not gonna be here. It's gonna be brown folk, white folk, Asians, and everything else. Eventually we'll wipe out. We have to start somewhere, and religion is not it. Religion is separating us as a people. If everyone just said, okay, look, forget religion, we love the Creator, we love God, Allah, whichever word they want to use for it, we're going to build something that we can all sit down to tables together and talk and make it happen. I think we can get something going. But it's like our people don't want to do that. What is, I don't know what Gadsden is. I don't know if that was a shot or nothing, but I'm in great health, my man. I'm not sure what that is. Yes, listen. Whatever this is, you can send it to me. Send it to me. I don't know if you were trying to be funny or not, but whatever you're talking about, Gavis can send it to me. Whatever. Uh, find this page. I got a Facebook. Send it there. Apologize, y'all. Yeah. Okay, so it's Lil Toilet. Um, I can tell you I know more about the Bible than you could ever believe. My man or sir, I can't see. I just see a little toilet as your picture. I guarantee you, we can actually do a little thing if you want to another day. Add me. I guarantee you, I'll probably crush you with the word. I don't debate a lot. Y'all don't know me because I'm not one of the popular people on the internet or in the Bible world. But I've done got at it with some good bishops and some elders, and yeah, I guarantee you, I'm just an '80s baby. I like my jewelry. I actually come from a good bloodline. I know my history. I know exactly where my bloodline come from. We wore jewelry. So you talking about how I dress. I don't know how you saying I'm dressed. I'm not looking like a thug. What if you think jewelry makes me like a whatever you're trying to insinuate with that right there, you ain't gonna tell no king or no princes nothing about how he dressed because of his jewelry. Because right now, I'm pretty sure that's the only thing you could be talking about. Because this right here is a nice toy. It's cold outside today. So if you don't like this, I don't care. I keep my hair covered, my hair down to my calves. So I don't know what you mean by how I dress. But again, it's a little toilet. I'll flush you. Let me know when you want to do this thing when it comes to the scripture. You know what I'm saying? I'm Torah centered. I'm Torah centered. I eat your law with the law alone. Just the Torah, the laws of the scriptures. I eat up along with that. You know, I'm not trying to do that, y'all, but I guarantee you, little toilet, we can come on here and we can see what you think you know about the scripture. Cause I when I tell you, I actually dug down deep in the scriptures for 10 years straight. I'm talking about almost every day, 4 to 5 hours a day with an elder, going through scriptures, learning history, and where we came from, the all of that stuff. I did that constantly, constantly. That's why if you weren't here at the beginning, like I told the people, I came to the truth of being an Israelite. A lot of people don't like Israelites, but one thing that a lot of people know, them people study. We be in the book. Whether you like what we say, all Israelites don't even get along. You know what I'm saying? But one thing no one can ever say is Israelites don't study. We be in the book for people just like you, and to educate our people, of course, the best way we can from what we know. Because one thing we all understand is I come from Haitian background, right? And my other half of my people are Geechee from the Carolinas. I know the culture of my people was not the Bible. It was given to us. It was forced on us. And we learned whatever grandma taught us from whatever the preacher screamed out, from whatever was told. Most of y'all don't even know the Old Testament, which was all the law at, where the beginning was. Most people only know Christianity, which is the next book. It's not what I was trying to do, but one thing I don't like is you don't know me. You just got here, I'm pretty sure. So what you don't need to do when it comes to me is try to challenge me when it comes to what you think I may or may not know about the scriptures. This also goes with what I've been talking about. Religion does not help our people. That's what today is about. You came in here, you probably been here for a good what, maybe 2 minutes, if you're even still in here, to tell me what you think I don't know. But most of the time in here, I've been talking about helping the people. You're talking about what you think I don't know about scripture and how I dress. How many people you fed this month that wasn't your family? How many clothes have you went and put on somebody else's back that wasn't your family? How much have you taught anybody this month that wasn't your family? How many rooms did you go into with police who are looking at you that don't look like me, trying to talk to them about youth programs? How many council meetings have you been to this month? But just saying, talking about how I dress and what you don't think I know about the Bible. My storeroom is made up for the people. What's yours made up for? Don't challenge me like that. But like I said, if you want to, we can actually get down to actual scriptures. And when I talk about scripture, I don't talk from feelings. If you cannot challenge me with scripture, what you say don't matter. Because once you go past my talking about just the people and helping the people, which is what we should be doing. If you're in their religion, you're supposed to know to be there for the people. When you want to come to me with open Bible and try to scripture bang with me, you can only use the scripture. Your feelings don't work there. Let me scroll this thing back up. I apologize, y'all, but yeah, that I don't like that. I don't. A couple people done said some stupid stuff in here. I'm trying to ignore it and learning from experiences of enslaved Africans and the struggle against systematic racism. This culture is rooted in endurance, creativity, and the drive for freedom. Hey, you're right. What's that? Fanbow podcast. Hey, yo, you right. You right. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. And that's what I was saying before I started reading that and let that get me off focus. I apologize for that. How you doing, Joe Gibb? Um, I apologize again for letting that get me off. It just I didn't like that because that actually goes with what I was saying. Religion is just tearing us up. Everybody, oh, he trying to tell me I don't know the Bible, bro. You don't even know me. I eat you up with the scripture, and I live the scripture. That's the thing about it. He talking about how I dress. I live this. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, we come from, like you said, endurance, creativity, and drive for freedom. Our people fought so hard coming out of slavery when they were actually, actually was able to to create a dialect where they could communicate good and start trying to, find ways to escape. Our people found ways and they never stopped fighting. Never stopped fighting, kept fighting, kept fighting. And again, that's why I say when it's like after the Black Panther movements, it's like our people, you didn't see no more fight, but you still got religions, whether it's the Israelites, whether it's Muslims, whether it's Christianity. Those are like the main three that our people usually deal in. You got some of us that are Buddhists and stuff like that, but not mainly, right? When it came to that, I don't understand why our people just stop, but we still got these religions. You still see these people still talking on their big platforms, but you just don't really get a lot of evidence of what they're actually doing for the people. That's my problem. Like I was saying earlier, if y'all missed it, I don't know if you were here or not. Back then, well, not back then, now, our people, the religions that are still here after the Black Panthers, the people that was actually putting their boots on the ground, building Black Wall Street, after all of that, after Black Panthers happened and they destroyed that, right? We got the religions here and they still talk on a big platform. A lot of people still got respect for these institutions, right? But I'm not understanding why. Oh, this thing, my fault, y'all. If y'all still talking down there, this thing is Buddhist, right? Yeah, to fight at all my religions. Tomorrow you will be a better man and love people and hurt you. Steven. Oh, that's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. I've never actually. I've talked with, I think, somebody that was claiming they were in the Buddhism, but they walked in, looked like Buddhism. I didn't judge them. I listened to them. We talked, but and that's cool. That's one thing I do respect about that culture, though. That religion is that it's a lot of love speak there, and that is cool. I'm not sure your nationality, right? But for us, that love the people that hurt you, it's not helping us. I don't know if you're my tone. I don't know if you're my nationality, but that love the people that hurt you has not helped us. It's not helping us. Again, like I was going to about the religion thing. We go back there real quick. Our people decided to. It seems like they're still on the platforms and everything like that, but I'm not seeing what they're doing to help us, like help the people. If you posting a whole bunch of things and a whole bunch of stuff and all these big marches and stuff, why aren't we seeing big platforms of you feeding people, big platforms of you tutoring people? Why aren't we seeing that too? Because if you're showing us your big nice march, the Israelites do it. You're showing us your big meeting, your big Omega churches and Muslims do it. They show their big mosque, all the people in there looking clean and sharp. Cool. If you're showing that as a representation of who you are, the people in your religion, why aren't these same religions showing their big movement of, okay, we had 70, 80 people in the congregation today. Let's get about 50 of them. Now we're about to take all these 50 people that got money saved up. So let's go here. We're about to feed the neighborhood all day. Okay, we know it's cold. We know some homeless folk out there. Boom. Let's go take about 100 blankets out here, sit with the people, talk with the people. congregate with the people that's really needing us. What's going on with that? That's my thing. Why aren't we seeing that? I post it. I don't post everything, but I'm gonna show. I'm always gonna show after I might do 3 things out here. I'm gonna show at least one of them because it ain't just for recognition, but I want people to know I'm actually out here with my boots on the ground for the people. Everything that I built was to be a service to the people. That's never going to change on me. And anybody that know me can tell you that's how that guy is. He's crazy about the people, and I'm real crazy about the youth. Don't hurt, don't touch them children. We're gonna have a problem. You know what I'm saying? Adults, you kind of a lot of people are in their way. They're gonna do how they move, but the children, we got to kind of try to guard their mind and build them in a better way than what they've been going and what they've been seeing on the social media, hearing the rap music. You know the stuff that we already know. We got to guard their mind from that. We got to find another way. Um, like the brother was saying about being a Buddhist. I'm gonna go back and read that again real quick. He said I'm a Buddhist. Might right you. Hold on. Right. Why you have to fight at all in my religion in this thing? Okay, he was saying why you got to fight, and I understand the love thing, but again, like I was saying, we can't continue to. It's gonna sound wrong. Loving the people that's been hurting us is not helping us. That's what I was saying about religion. Religion is not helping my people. Again, Stephen, I don't know what your nationality is. Religion is tearing our people apart. It's not unifying us no more. Back in the day, it was like that. But now it's not like that at all. And it's continuously hurting our people. I'm going to say I believe that's how the children are getting out of hand. There's no structure. The one thing that I do know is church they used to make a structure. The old lady pop you in there or something. You know what I'm saying? It was structure. It was older people in there giving guidance, to mothers, single fathers, married couples with children. There was structure and there was things going on that was helping us as a people. That's just not really helping. It's not, excuse me, that's not really happening no more. That's my problem with religion today and now. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what religion you claim you're in. You're supposed to be loving, you're supposed to be loving the creator, the most high of everything. And with that, you're supposed to be loving your people also. I'm not gonna keep. I can't let someone continuously beat me, kill, take out my people, and just love them for it. That's like somebody going into your house, taking your child, and doing something like hurting them, and you're saying, "Oh, it's okay. I love you." I understand what you're saying with it. And I understand the peace and love. I understand that, right? But you can't continually just love somebody who's hurting you and stomping on you. It's not real. And when you really feel like that, and I know Buddhists be knowing the kung fu and stuff, right? And I'm not trying to be funny when I say it, but that's what they depict, right? That's what they show on TV for those people, just like they got what they show on TV about us, right? So I doubt a month gonna let somebody just keep beating on them and say I love you. They didn't learn kung fu for nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying that because you said you're a Buddhist. We're not, and I do self defense, and I teach it. MMA, boxing, Muay Thai. Those are my backgrounds. A little bit of Krav Maga. I teach this to the youth, and I teach this to women. I teach men too. A lot of men be more, what I'm saying, I got this, I got hands. So a lot of times it don't be men, it be youth and it be women. But I teach people to defend themselves. You don't defend yourself with love. You defend yourself with hate. If you come to hurt me, I'm going to hurt you more than you're trying to hurt me. That's the goal. I want to live. I want to go home to my family. So you can't continuously love someone who's continuously hurting you or people who are continuously hurting you. I mean, if you're still on here, I hope you understand what I'm trying to say here. And I know when I talk, just like when anyone talk, you're gonna get some people that agree, some people who don't. I welcome all. It's fine. It's a safe space here. You come talk, say what you want. I'll address you. The more I get into this, I'll start bringing people on. I don't know how to do it yet, to where people can come on and we can kind of talk back and forth. I'll do that. But again, I come from the ground, from the roots. I actually help people. My boots are on the ground, and religion boots are not on the ground. Our people, I'm not seeing and I'm not finding. I'm not just talking because I'm just talking out my ears. I'm not finding people who are actually here to help people from the ground up or get out here and put their boots on the ground. I know I be calling these places. I be trying. I was saying this earlier in the live. I be actually trying to contact these people. And it's always, oh, we'll let you know, or you're a 501c3. And it's like I don't get it. You know, I don't mind, these talks, but this talk was mainly about us helping each other. We can't depend on the church to do it, the mosque to do it. We can't depend on, we just can't. We got to get out here and do this, actually put our feet on the ground and actually get out here and build ourselves up. That's my main point of this. That's why I said religion don't help. It don't help our people. It doesn't. It tears us apart. Let's see. Well, we're hungry, and no hungry on the street. Okay, Christianity. Okay, you kind of messed me up with that one. Black, orange, you know, man. I hear what you're saying. I guess you said black, white, or orange. You're talking about color. I didn't say color. I said nationality. You know what I'm saying? Because my people come in all shades, right? All colors. So I wasn't saying color and saying nationality. I don't care who you are. If you're hurting my people, I'm not going to continue to just let. I stand for my people. I actually stand for my people. I actually do the commission and all that. I'm not a person who just on here running my mouth. I'm one of the people who actually out there. What I'm letting you know is when we go down there to talk with those people about laws and stuff for the youth and helping those people who don't look like me, since you brought up the color, they don't really care about the children that are in the places that like where I came from, who are in the hood and are in the situation that we in, that a lot of us are in, due to the people who are not black or orange. If you understand what I'm saying. So this ain't. I'm not trying to make this a race thing, but if you want to go down that road with me, to like the brother that tried to say something about the Bible, I can go down that little road, but I don't want to because remember, brother, you say you're a Buddhist, right? You're a Buddhist, so let's stay in your Zen and stay in your position of that. I'm gonna hold you to that because you said you that. Now, from what I know, the Buddhists are supposed to be the most calmest and loving people. So let's stay in that. You know, I start cussing at me. That's fine. Language don't really, shake me like that because it's whatever. It's just a word. I don't care. But just stay in your meekness, Mr. Buddhism. You know what I'm saying? So I can. This is why my space is mainly for my nationality. I don't mind if anyone come in here and talk, but this is a space for my people. I keep saying my people because I don't really want to be saying black and all that. But this space is for, I'm trying to raise awareness for my people who have been held down by people who aren't black or orange. That's what I'm here for. If you don't like my space, and if you are my color and you're speaking like you're speaking against me, you're a problem too. Because a lot of people that brought down our infrastructure that we had that were positive came from the inside, the people that look like me. So when it comes to me, don't get it misconstrued. If you are trying to come against my people, which I said, I don't care who you are, to me you are a threat. And you come to be against my people. I hope you understand. I don't care who you are, because some of the most elite people that have money and stuff like that, they're against our people because they're rich now, and they're a threat. Them people will kill you fast. Our own people, as we see, take us out more than other people, at least from what they show us, right? So I don't really care about the color thing. I got to get back on that. But when it comes to this space right here, where we're speaking, where I'm talking and you're commenting, I don't mind engaging with you. But let's understand that this space is for us. If you're not, you can just leave, and that's fine. If you want to contact me, you know what I'm saying, you can go on. My number's on here. You can contact me. We can actually talk. It's my outreach number. It's on here. And I'm gonna challenge you like I challenged the little toilet guy. You know, like you said about people being hungry and stuff like that, right? Do you What have you done this month for anyone? I'm gonna challenge anyone who comes here to kind of seem like they're trying to like, you know, kind of go against or try to banter with me instead of just understand what I'm saying. What have you done to help the people? Because that's what this main talking point's been about today. What have you done to help the people? How many people have you fed this month? How many people have you clothed this month? How many people have you seen that needed help? Now, I'm not talking about your family. Outside of yourself, what have you done that was selfless? How many meetings, how many rooms have you stepped into to try to do something for the needy, for the people who are in need out here in your neighborhood or in your community or for your city, your county? If you have that, you let me know in here. And that'd be cool because that's what we need. That's the people I want to contact and get through this little live right here. The people who want to help. Religion has nothing to do with what we got going on in our actual neighborhoods now. Our people got to put our boots on the ground. Oh yeah, if I don't understand what you meant, and if I didn't understand what you meant, I apologize. But when you said black, white, or green, whatever, when you said that, you brought color into it. So when you did that, it's like it took me to like, I'm tired of that. Everyone want to scream that all lives matter. Yeah, that's fine, whatever. But I'm talking about my people because you brought up color. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, there's people that come when I'm feeding folks and we take clothes to other people. There's other nationalities that come up, white, Asian, older, younger. I'm not gonna be like, oh no, you're not my people. Get out of here. Nah, you're gonna get you a plate too. You need some socks, you need some pants or some shirt. They're gonna get something too. So I don't want you to think that's what I'm saying, that I'm that type of person, but I'm letting you know this space, my main focus on us because we need it. Our people need more people that's like me who care about their people that want to help their people. We don't have a lot of that. A lot of our people, when they finally get it to where they could be an asset or help to people, they take it somewhere else and go make the other people more rich. They don't put the money back into the community. A lot of them, from what I see, a lot of them put the money. They get rich, they go put the money into more rich people's hands. They don't. A lot of them don't go and put it back to the people who need it the most. Like, how can you be from a place that is, gang violence and they got a lot of problems going on, and you make it, and they never see you again? That's what I'm talking about. That's why I say religion don't help us because that's how churches are. The small church, when they're small, man, they'll give you the shirt off their back, literally the last piece of bread in their storeroom. But then it's like they get seen, they start getting bigger and bigger and bigger, the less they connect with the people. Look at the mega churches. You don't hear them and seeing all that stuff. They saw all this stuff with them in them big old mega churches, all them people, right? But you don't see them people, them same mega churches full of people out on the street giving everybody food. All that money going through them church, they should be helping everybody, just like I feel about rich folk. I ain't no rich folk, but everything I get, a portion's going back out to the people because that's just how I feel. I've been like that since I was younger, though. I didn't just start this in this new wave of love the world. I've been like this since I was a young guy. I've been like this since I was like 18 years old. There's too many people that can vouch for it. It just, the more I started getting the businesses and started doing better, I started doing more. Again, that's why it made me start trying to kind of come on here a little bit because more people need us. More people need us, positive people, to stand out and be a good face for us. You know what I'm saying? And it actually hurts me, you know what I'm saying? Because again, I'm an 80s baby. So I still remember whenever our people were still out there fighting. I remember our people were still trying to be something. And after the 90s, it kind of just like sloped and it's just been going downhill for us. And that's my problem. You know what I'm saying? Shout out, shout out. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Everyone that came. All right, look, man. Steven, hey, you entitled to feel how you feel, brother. That's fine. But like I said, I challenge you. How many people have you fed this month that wasn't your family? How many people have you went out to help? You're saying it's not about, oh, my people, my people. It is about my people. On this platform, it's about my people. In my real day-to-day life, it's about my people. You don't like it, just go to wherever you need to go talk your stuff to them. Or you can sit here and talk. That's fine. I just annoy you. But again, your Buddhist talk, because not now I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but that Buddhist thing or whatever, you hold that. You hold that. Because yeah, we all bleed, right? We all bleed red or whatever. But that doesn't mean that I have to accept or continue to like what other people are doing to my people. See, this lie wasn't even about that, right? But the religion thing that was given to us has us, my people, so spread apart from each other that we're finding it hard to get back to each other. Check the messages. Man, I'm trying to do a live, man. I'm trying to respond to you, man. Okay, let me hold on. Put in the shelter. Okay, I'll put one in the shelter and some €200 for groceries for homeless. Okay, man, anyway, from call it anyway, believe anything. We're all the same. Okay, you're saying we're all the same. And you did help. Hey, that's what's up. I don't know how much €200 is, but hey, I don't care. You gave somebody a loaf of bread. That's still helping somebody, and that's cool. That's what's up, man. Think about if everybody in your neighborhood gave somebody €200, or fed a family. Imagine how much that will help with the homeless, or probably not homeless, but that will help with somebody just not having a meal that day. So that's cool. It's $250. Oh, that's smooth. That's smooth. Respect for that though. Real talk, real talk. But that's cool. That's still we're not all the same. Well, we're all humanoid. Yes, we're all human, right? We're not all the same. You don't mind me asking, right? And so again, this live, anyone who just coming in, was about if you I don't know if you read it or not. Um, religion don't help our people, right? But I'm gonna ask you something. What's your nationality? What's the nationality, Steven? No, that's good. That's big up though to helping the people with the propane and tents. That's what's up though, for real. I'm saying no, my people, people around. No, I'm gonna say my people, man. Why? Why do people always want to try to silence us? I can say my people, man. I'm not. I'm not. I don't. I don't feel. I don't feel weird when anyone else talks about their people. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't. You know why people end up coming up with that Black Lives Matter chant? Because they were kill. They were taking us out like we were dogs in the street. That's why I asked you. That's why I asked you what's your nationality? Because I want to see if you're speaking to me and you're the same as me. I'm talking about if you're the same as me. You're from America. Well, you're not from America, obviously, but I want to know if you're the same nationality as me. I mean nationality. You know what I'm saying? When I say that, I mean, well, your people come here from like the Atlantic slave trade, or your people, or were they the slaves or the slave owners? When we go back, I keep saying my people because that's what it is. My people, my melanated people, the people who went through the slavery, that went through the being migrated, made to come work and help build a country that killed that takes us out in the streets like we were dogs. That Black Lives Matter chant came up because we were just getting murdered back to back to back. They were just and nothing was happening to the officers. They were just taking us out for whatever reason. And then the other people came up with all lives matter. Well, you shouldn't have to say that. We all understand every life matter. We get it, right? Some people don't really care about life. That's why they'll take each other out. But we all kind of understand all lives matter. You don't need to make a chant for our protest because you're not nervous whenever the police pull you over or the cops get behind you. You're not nervous. If you're not my people, you don't think when you get pulled over, you're probably gonna die today. Again, I'm not trying to make this like the race thing, but you keep trying to tell me not to say my people. I'm going to say my people because that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, man. You're not all my people. You listen. Check again. Again, Steven. I asked you, what's your nationality? Okay, what's your skin color? You black, white? I do want to say nationality because you got Haitians, you got Jamaicans, you got what, you got Japanese, Chinese. That's why I asked what's your nationality. You know, Well, that's why I asked you. That's why I asked you, are you, are you on the mind? 'Cause I didn't know who I was speaking to, and that still fact still remains. I'm talking about my people. You keep saying, we're all are no. That's just not. If you want to keep believing that, you believe that. But I guarantee you that we are the world stuff won't work if you and a man that don't look like you are walking down the street, and they say that there's a man that stole something and he just walked that way. They're going to stop you first if they don't have a description if it's black or white. They're going to stop you first. I don't know how old are you, Stephen? I don't know are you older? You're German and you're from Ghana. See, you're not even from America. You're not even over here. So you're not. So that probably the reason why you're not kind of understanding where I'm going with this, because you're not over here in America. So you haven't seen what I'm talking about. Y'all got your own thing that y'all deal with. You're 30. You're not no child. So I'm pretty sure even though you're in Ghana or whatever, you say you're from Ghana. I don't know if you still live there. I'm pretty sure you've seen on your news feeds from over there what they depict about us over here and things that's happened to us over here. I'm pretty sure you've seen where our people were getting slaughtered in the streets time after time. And this ain't no back in slavery time. This was, what, 5-6 years ago. They was taking us out like we wasn't nothing. You know what I'm saying? Over there, I'm a German, but from Ghana. Yeah, I know you say you're in Germany. Okay, cool. So I don't know what y'all go through over there, but I'm pretty sure you got your own stories over there. I see you're trying to say, that we're all the same and stuff. We're just not. I don't have that delusion. I've dealt with my own real stuff in real life. I'm not just going off of he's looking at these slavery books. Nah, I've dealt with stuff. Again, I'm an 80s baby. It was still real racism around as when I was young, up until my teens, where they'll still walk up to you and call you, in and be all up in your, you know what I'm saying? So I dealt with my own stuff. And it also comes from other cultures. Some of your people are the same way towards us when they come over here. They're like, we're beneath them too. Like, yo, you left from a whole country that you got. We don't have a country. I know my ancestors. I know my lineage. My lineage was actually slaved and brought here. So when it comes to me, we don't have a country to go back to. This is our country. We were made to be here. That's what it is. Your people will come here and act like we're under y'all. You could have stayed where you was at. To treat us like that here, but because y'all get certain liberties when y'all come here. I've seen Asians look like they're scared of me. You came here. Stay where you were at. You're scared of my people because of what you've seen on the news over there or what you've been told about us. So that's why I keep saying my people. You saying that you're on us, you're Ghanaian. I'm not. So again, that's why I kept asking. That's why you see I'm not a regular, that's why I kept saying nationality. I wasn't trying to talk about color. You have dark skin, but you're not my people. We're not the same people. Your people made sure I understood that too. Why they were coming over here, different ones, and they're mean and they're rude and want to call folks akatas and stuff. That comes from your people. Just because you're dark to me, you're my people. That's why I said, what's your nationality? You said you're black like me. You're dark skinned like me, but you're not the same blood as me. I know where my people come from over there. My people come from a whole different tribe than yours. That's how slavery started. Everyone be like, oh, Africans sold Africans. Africa's a big continent, a lot of countries, right? Those people were not selling their tribesmen. A lot of people don't understand that. We're all Americans here, right? We're humans. The white man didn't sell his kind. He didn't sell his tribe over here. Not at first. They did start giving some away for indentured servants. But they would get rid of their other tribe, which was us. Almost everybody had a hand in us going and being slaved off. But they didn't get rid of their own tribesmen. Just like over there. Yeah, y'all probably were all dark. But this tribe didn't sell their own tribe. They would have got another tribe to sell. See, I know this ain't what this is about. Again, this is about religion. You kind of taking me down some other stuff, right? You know what I'm saying? Again, this whole thing, anyone who's been coming in and hearing this, it's because me and Stephen kind of talking now. This is about religion, not helping our people, right? And that's why you weren't here earlier, Stephen, when I was talking about culture, the difference between culture and religion. Religion's not good for us. It's not helping us as a people. It's really not. Culture, our people were torn away from our culture, and that's one of our main problems as a people. Our people think that our culture is because the way we dress, or we got music, and people want to follow our style. It's not culture. You know what I'm saying? It's not. People don't want to adopt us into our. They don't want to adopt our culture, because our culture to them is single moms, deadbeat dads, killing each other, ignorant. That's the culture that everyone looks at of us, even your people when they come here. Asians, Arabs. You know what I'm saying? Again, you're not my people. If you're one of the brothers that are cool, like you said, you practice Buddhism, and you were to come here, I wouldn't treat you weird because of the thing that your other people did. But I understand that at one day you might want to call me Minakata too. That's what I was saying earlier. People that are, when I say my people, I'm talking about my people, because those other people have shown, some of your people and other people have shown that they don't care about my people. And we live here. They made us help build this mess up over here just for us to be at the bottom. So when I say my people, sir, I'm speaking about my people. And I know you're not a child no more. That's why I said, sir, I know you're 30. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm speaking about. And again, this still that right there ties back into the religion. Our people will force the religion. I'm pretty sure you practice, like you said, you Buddhism. You practice whatever you want to practice, but Buddhism isn't your people's culture. If anything, I would say more of the guys that I met that were from over there were Muslim. You know what I'm saying? That's here nor there, because it's religion. If it can get you to treating people better, it can get you closer to the creator, to where you have a better mindset and you're doing better for people. I don't care what you practice. I ain't dealing with no Satanists, but anything outside of that, you know what I'm saying? Do your thing, as long as it make you a better person for the world, for you, for your family, and to get you closer to the creator of everything, you know? But religion, like I was saying earlier, like I said, I don't think you were here. It's just tearing us apart. You know what I'm saying? My people. That's why I keep saying my people, because I haven't seen, because they don't show it. I haven't seen where Catholic churches are tearing apart their community. I haven't seen where the Vatican is saying or showing where their people are all different Vaticans or different. I haven't seen it. But we know in our we got well, what we got Methodists, we got all these different denominations of religion, but we have so many people. We have a little number of people, a small number of people who are out here doing for the world. We have all this church, all this mosque, all this, stuff like that. Where are all those people accounted for when it comes to getting out here for the people, boots on the ground? Again, that's what I do. I'm out here for the people, boots on the ground. I don't care about nothing else but that, because our people need our people. We can't. By now, we should understand no one's coming to save us. Even our people that are rich, they're not coming to save us. We have to start getting down on the ground, get to these youth, find whatever elders we can, soak up every knowledge we can from them before they perish. Because right now, with the lack of elders, is the lack of older people getting knowledge they need. And then if they're not getting the knowledge they need from elders, because they're not talking to elders, and all they want to do is be in a club in their 30s and 40s and 50s, what knowledge are they actually learning? Well, I'm talking about for proof of what we see in our everyday life and what we see on TV. What are this group of adults in their 30s and 40s going to have to give to the youth whenever they start hitting their teens and their 20s? Right now, our people aren't even getting the knowledge they're needing or the stuff they need to give to the youth. Eventually, our people are going to, over here in America, American blacks, our people are going to wipe out eventually, because what's happening is there's not really a lot of sustenance with us anymore. When people look at us, that's why people, when they come in from other countries, a lot of them look down on us in the same manner. Not because they know us personally, but because what's depicted of us. A lot of people like to say, oh, well, it's this propaganda and it's the media. We used to be able to get away with that lie back then, right? Maybe back in the early 2000s when everything was on the news and weren't not many people on the web. But now it's social media everywhere. Most famous people now are on YouTube. Not even really mainstream TV. Nobody really watches the news like that no more. It's the old people. So right now, what the people are seeing in the world about us, and I can say it, is what we actually put out there. That's why I started doing this, so they can see there's other people out here that's not just trying to be a gimmick on the social media, not just trying to be crazy or smoking and all that crazy stuff that our people are giving the world to see of us now. If we stop giving them new stuff to try to say this is them, they wouldn't have that to say that this is what they are. But our people aren't getting that. How could they? No one's talking to the elders to know about the pride of our people and what we fought through. Then you have uh the adults that are 30s and 40s want to be in the clubs, think they still young, don't want to be old or 40 is the new 20. No, it's not. You're 40, you're middle age. Act like it and try to have something to teach to you, but they're not learning nothing. And then the youth have nothing. So what is our youth gonna, my people, what is our youth gonna do when they hit their teens? They can't even go to the church and get nothing no more because the people in the church acting a plum fool too. That's why I say, what is religion doing? We have all these sectors of religion for our people that our people want to delve in, but it's not helping the people, mainly not helping the youth. And that's my whole point of this whole thing today. I don't understand what we're going to do if we don't try to get some structure and order back with our people. No one's coming to save us. The people who are oppressors definitely ain't coming to save us. And the people that those oppressors allow to come into the country and get more out of this country than us, as soon as they get here with their good credit scores and they ain't never been here, they're not going to come help us either. You see that by when you go in their markets. You see when you go and get your nails done by them, go buy their hair out of their shops. They show you they don't care about you, but you're going to continue to spend your money there, then complain about them mistreating you. It's stupid. So I come here for our people. We need to change our mindsets and get back to when our people were trying to build our own, not trying, we're building our own Black Wall Streets, our own little communities. Yeah, they always find a way to tear it down, right? But that was back then. We didn't have as many pew-pews and as many military trained men and officers and trained martial artists. So I would think that my brain is like, okay, what now? If our people decide to get their mind back to where it was in the 80s, 60s and stuff, we're building, I would think that we have enough people with enough pews, enough martial arts trained people, enough ex-military or still military officers that can help try to protect stuff a little better. I don't think they can just come in and boom a building now as easy as they could back then. That's how I think though. But when I talk like this to people, they tell me I'm tripping. If I'm tripping, stop complaining about how they treat you. Stop. I don't want to hear it. You're not going to try to do anything to change from how they're treating us. Don't talk. I'm the person don't talk to back. I'm going to call you stupid. Because as soon as you start talking, I'm say, okay, so what you trying to do about it? Well, what are we doing? I offer self-defense classes. You going to get some of the children here so I can teach them? You going to get some of the women here? Hey, I teach people how to live off grid. Did it for over 3 years. Off grid. Was not connected to any type of grid. Only thing I paid was for my little phone bill. That's how I was able to do my lives then, my phone bill, and my car insurance. Everything else, me and my wife, we did it off the land. And it's right here. If you go on here and start looking through there, the stuff I'm talking, you can actually go see where I was showing people how to live our grid. We got there, our land a quarter mile into the woods, raw land. You see us from the very first blade of bushes we started cutting down out there. Everything you see when we start building our garden, from the small one to getting our chickens, our goats, all of that is right out there. It's on this. You can look right on here, and when we get done or whatever to see through, this is what I teach the people. I'm actually for the people and trying to really build something. I'm gonna say like the ancestors. Or I'll say our elders that has passed, not ancestors. I'm not talking about way back in slavery. I'm talking about when our people came out of this slavery part and started building it and getting motion. I'm trying to be one of the people that's trying to be a part of that motion again, but I can't do it alone. I'm begging folks to reach out to me on here. Again, I know I've been speaking for a while, and Rod and Clean, you can see my community outreach, RYDINKLEEN. I just made a page on here on Instagram because people were saying I need to put my stuff here. But if you go on my Facebook, you can see I've been doing this for years. That's my outreach. This is my car club. I made it just for the youth and for the community. And you can find Forever Our Legacy, also on Facebook, where I was also showing pictures and stuff and videos on there of when I was off grid. I got avenues of reaching people. Every social media platform I could make that was showing for business and what I was doing, I put it on there so I can reach as many people as I can. That's why I say, as many people that talk about building for the people and for the people and all this, as many people talk that, I was reaching out to so many platforms and people. Again, I ain't nobody big, right? So maybe that's why they, hey, who, whatever this guy, right? But a lot of people aren't really the stuff that they're claiming, but people love to run to them people. That hurts us, just like religion. Oh, my pastor or my church and God. But you're not here to be a service to the people. If you have the means to be for the people or to do any help or be any help, you should do that. You can help be a part of something with someone, you should do that. If you have a program that's trying to help and it's small, you should be trying to reach more people to come be a part of what you got going on. And I know it's way more people out here than just me who's small trying to do it too. I know. I ran into some, but they're so far away from me in different states. But I've spoke to some people, but it's so the number of us is so small that it can help the people in our immediate area. But we need a not global. We need like a statewide change. We need to start showing something different from us. We need more people who are talking for the good of us, not the detriment of us. Because right now, everything that we now are showing, we can't say so. We can't say the media puts it out. Our people get right on here like I'm doing right now and be on there just doing the dumbest stuff representing our people. Anyone from another country or another nationality that's going to come here, when they can get on this same web we're on right now and see us acting a fool on our own, we can't blame the media for that no more. Oh, it's the white man. We can't say that no more. Our people are the Stockholm syndrome and Willie Lynch. They didn't already gave our young people the blueprint to act crazy. The older people don't want to control the younger people, and now the people are just destroying themselves. Now they don't even got to do it no more. That's why we have to come and get our people together to change that. I haven't been really. I've been looking at it, but I ain't really been reading all my textbooks. Oh man, all right, man. I'm actively German Air Force. Oh, that's cool. No, just don't even. Yeah, man. I know. I've been seeing it go up, man. I've been just trying to get it out because you see, I'll start talking to you, then I get all off of my little point, and then I'll be in there. Hold on, man. I was stuck in the crack. Cobra, hold on. Hey, Cobra, that's actually funny, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That's funny. That was funny. I don't think I heard that one before. I see that. Oh no, I'm not Muslim, man. I don't know what they call it, agnostic. I don't really. So I came to the truth of being an Israelite back in 2012 and studied diligently. I'm talking about. I done went at it with some good scholars, and they done had to bow to me a little bit. You know what I'm saying, and respect who I am as what I know from all the studying that I've in the scriptures. I'm Torah centered. You know, the laws is my main baby. You know what I'm saying. I love the Tanakh. But so yeah, I'm not Muslim, brother. I'm saying no. What's your name? You said say the same what they think. I don't care what they are. I don't want to deal with them. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Do you mean black people? Um, what that? Road off. I don't know how to say that name. I'm gonna say road off. When I say when I keep saying my people, I don't want to say I try to say speak of nationality. I don't know if you're still here, road off, but I'm trying to respond to you real quick. I try to say nationality because, like my brother that's been talking to here, Steven, I didn't know what he was at first, and he told me he's Ghanaian. He's from Ghana. Just because you're black or you have the skin tone, don't mean you're the same people. There's nationalities. Um, so I was talking about my people. I was speaking about my people here in America when I was speaking about that. I don't know if you're still in here, but that's what I was meaning. But yeah, hey, of course, here we do call each other black. Of course, you know what I'm saying. That's how people, term it. Why can't it be free all over? Same as well, you said why can't it be free all over? What do you mean? Well, what do you mean free all over? Uh, yeah, oh, you talking about like healthcare and stuff like that. But that's America, man. That's why I said, see, you're not over here. I think that's what you're talking about. Over here, man, like this place wasn't made for. I ain't gonna lie, man. I can't say what this place was made for, man. We know there was people here. We know there was natives around here. They all went to tree, everybody know about the Trail Tears and stuff like that. Even the natives. It like everybody had a hand in us West African folk being enslaved over here and brought over here and like almost everybody had a hand in us, right? So as it started building and we did our part of the work and like my people like the rice farming and all that stuff like that, and it started building up. It just became everything just became a cash cow here, I guess. I don't know why healthcare is not free, but then you go right. I think I want to say Canada. I want to say Canada got. I'm not sure. I think Canada has free healthcare in some other places. America's supposed to be the richest place. We're supposed to be the best. I don't know why we don't have free healthcare here. I don't understand it. Never will. I don't understand why we don't have. I ain't gonna say every street, but fruit trees every couple blocks. Couple apple trees, pear trees, plums, just for homeless people that are homeless can just pick some fruit. You ain't gonna eat the lavish, but you get about a good couple plums. You know what I'm saying? I'm vegetarian anyway. I mean, I'm vegan anyway, and pretty much fruitarian also. I love fruit, love vegetables, right? So I don't know why they don't have uh, trees that are planted that just produce fruit for the people. They don't even want to allow certain fruit trees in certain parts of the country because they want to control the money. So I don't understand why we don't have more things here in America that are just free. So I can't. Hey, I'm not government. How you doing, Lucas? How you doing? How you doing? So yeah, I can't answer that question. I ain't gonna lie. But I'm glad now we actually spoke a little bit. You've been here for a while. That you I get you now and you get me. Because at first I thought you was, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know what was going on. But I know now you understand what I was saying when I was speaking of the when I keep saying my people. I understand we're all people and stuff like that, but there's a truth when I say it's different people because even if you were to come here, I'm pretty sure your phenotype is different than mine. That's why I like to speak about nationality. You know, my people don't look like your people. And then I'm pretty sure you probably have an accent or a dialect that's different from mine. They're gonna automatically know that yeah, we're both the same color, but they're gonna know you're not our people. You're not the same as the people that they brought here to build this country. Y'all automatically get different allowances than we get here. We get nothing. We're from here. We don't get the same stuff. I'm not gonna go into certain stuff about credit. I'm one of the people who don't really do credit much. I cash on everything. Them people had like there was a problem with my credit because I don't have a credit history. Like how if I'm an adult male who decided to do good with his credit, not squander it, not break it, tear it down. When I finally decide to go use it to go buy some land, oh, you don't have a credit history. But I have like a 700 credit score though. Oh, but you have no history. What? I'm from here. My people from here. My people from here. And I can't get nothing from saving my credit. I can't get nothing as good as what your people get soon as they come here. The credits and stuff that y'all get that. Oh, I don't know what happened. Like it disconnected and oh, I still got y'all though. But yeah, so that's why I kept harping on my people because my people here, religion has tore us apart here. Um, I'm pretty sure, okay, in Ghana, everywhere, anywhere, any country got their own political stuff they got going on. I understand that. They got their own religious feuds, and I get that. But I can only speak about what I know and what I've lived here. So that's the reason why I kept saying my people, though. Let's see. Yeah. Community garden in my neighborhood. Hey, that's cool right there. I'm not sure how to say your name. A Brokada, bro. Yeah, I don't know how to say that. But yeah, hey, that's cool, man. Let's see, but that's what I was talking about. We need to get out and put our boots on the ground for our people. We can't look for the government or nobody to come save us. We have to help our people out. If you know that the people in your community have influx of single mothers, or you're starting to have like little homeless people around, stuff like that, like you said, a garden for your community. You know what I'm saying? Now you ain't into my community. We love you. We might give you some cabbage here or there, but this is for our people. We can show you how we started ours, so you can go do one in your community, so you can help your people in yours. You know what I'm saying? Because this is sustain us over here. That's community living is tribal living. That's been like that forever. We don't have that now though. That's a problem. People look at religion, the older church people to help them, and they look at the politicians. Most people care so much about who the president is. The president is over the daggone military. He's not over our state. He's not over our state. You got to go to the county commissioners, the governors. That's what stuff gets changed at. A lot of people don't understand that though. I'm gonna get out there and vote. Yeah, you need to vote on them little cards too for the people who are gonna make changes in your little taxes in your little area. A lot of people don't know that. Again, religion used to like churches used to teach about stuff like that, voting and they used to that used to be a place where you could go and things would actually change. They would help people, single mothers that need help with their life, some extra food. You cannot get that now. It's a couple, there might be a couple food banks at some churches here and there, but every church should have a food bank. That's what I feel. That's not what I feel. That's what I know. Every church should have a food bank, because that money that come in, why are you not storing it away for the people? Because we know you follow 1C3, so every bill you had to pay for that building fund, all that right there, you get to write that off in tax. They're going to give you that right back. So why is that money that you know you're getting right back not going to the storehouse for the people? That's again why I keep saying religion is not helping. Anytime you can go to churches and see a whole bunch of people, and they'll post all that online, but yet they don't post themselves out there in a food line feeding people, to me that's a problem. Anytime you see people at them big Muslim meetings and stuff like that, or I don't know what they call it, I don't want to say that at the mosque, at their big meetings, but you don't see all those suits and ties out a week later feeding the people, because I'm pretty sure they all collect donations. So a week or so later, you should better have that money put together, and we should be out here doing something for the people. I say that because I ain't got it like that, not like that, but I don't care what I get. I'm going to help the people. I'm going to tithe. My tithes go to the community, boots on the ground. Everybody should be able to do that. Not everybody. Everybody's not called to do that, right? But if you're a person who's claiming you're for the people and you want to help your people, whoever they are, you need to put your boots on the ground and help. If you're not helping, you need to be quiet. You know what I'm saying? And that's, again, why I keep talking about the religion not helping us, helping our people, because they do all the talking about sin and all this, that, and the third. Bro, what are you doing to help the people, fam? What are you doing? I don't play with religious people no more. I can't, because when you talk to them about let's get out here and get down, let's do it, they're not doing it. They're not doing it, and that's a problem for me. Do you sell used socks? Man, now let man, why would I sell used socks, my brother? That don't sound right. But I can tell you something. Go on my website, foreverourlegacy.com. You can see what I sell. And just know, when you buy stuff on there, some of that money is going back to the community. Not cash, but we feed, we clothes, and new stuff, not no used mess. Blankets, we do stuff for the community, the youth. My programs, we don't charge the youth. When I do like give back for the youth, we don't charge them. We give that stuff. So just know, foreverourlegacy.com, you can see everything I sell that we have that we sell, and you can see the services that I also offer. So foreverourlegacy.com, go check it out. But no, I do not sell used socks, man. Not at all. We make shirts, hats, oil for sensitive skin, a lot of stuff. Just go in and check it out. Dark. For sure, I believe in the Creator. Why do I believe in God? Are you? Yeah, of course, for sure. And I ain't talking about no fake God. I believe in the Creator. I believe in the one that created everything. Before it got all crazy, before everybody had all their free wills to be acting nuts and just how it is now. I believe in the person, not the person, but the essence that that allowed us to have the life here, no matter how it's going now. Yes. Do you believe in God? I got a gaming channel too. I ain't promote that on here though. I'm gonna follow you from it. You'll know. I'm gonna let you know it's me when I follow you. Yeah, Dark Horizon. You believe in God? Oh, okay. Well, yeah. So I mean, I'm pretty much gonna wrap it up, man. It's actually cool, man, to see so many folks actually came in and actually dialogued with me, and had something to say. Even though I had a couple good jokes come in too, man. So that was cool. I'm gonna be doing these a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to stay on it because first couple times I started once, didn't get a lot of people really respond, so I didn't do it. Then I started gonna do it, then I stopped. But I'm gonna stay consistent. Like I do a lot of stuff, but I'm gonna try to stay consistent on this at least twice a week. I'm gonna try to make sure I do it. And the more y'all come, y'all start requesting me for more, I'll be on more. But I do appreciate y'all. And again, this sit down was about religion not helping our people. It don't help our people. It's been a long time since religion actually helped us. It did more tearing us apart than anything, and it's time to come back to the old ways, the ways of our great grandmama. You know what I'm saying? The ways of uh, before Black Panthers, when we was building and getting things together. It's time to get back to that. We need to build. We need to have more things going good for us. Because right now, a lot of people, when they see us, they need to see more positive things of us, so they don't think we're all just crazy. No matter what nationality, they're gonna be that group of crazies that just make us all look bad. I get it, but the way you overshadow that is, you show more good, so it'll brush out the bad. You know what I'm saying? And we just gotta bring more positive things for people to see of us. You know what I mean? Because right now, like, no one is really loving to come here and meet my people. They think a lot of people think we're degenerates. We're not all like that. And I'm one of the people that's gonna stay here and gonna continue to build my people and to be a light to show people that we're not all the same. We're not all the same. A lot of us got a lot to give the people. A lot of us actually out here got our boots on the ground and fighting. We just need more. We need to meet more people to ground together. Again, my outreach number is 919-727-9958. I'm between North Carolina and Georgia. I do a lot of different things. I like to give jobs for the people. I got my community outreach. It's through my car club, Ride and Clean. If you go on Facebook, you can see what I've been doing for many years. RYDINKLEEN. For our legacy is also on Facebook, spelled just like on here. Um, my personal page is more of a business page. But then they got I used to do tattoos, so much business on there. It's just a lot of people on there, so I don't really promote that on social on here. Um, yeah, that was it, man. Thank y'all for coming through and sitting with me, and everyone that spoke. Oh man, the people that just came in, man, Harry, man, thank you. I'll be doing it. I'm probably gonna do another one Thursday. If not Thursday, Friday for sure. Um, man, add me, and click that little bell so I can have these conversations, and y'all can probably give me a topic. I'll probably just open topic day or something like that, and we can just talk about things, man. I'm trying to build as a collective. Y'all got ideas. I really put ideas on paper, and I really bring them forward, and I move on them. Actually, again, when y'all go on those pages I just told you, y'all see. I just added my Ride and Clean on here and on Instagram also, because people were like, man, you need to put your stuff on there too. I didn't know why. You know what I'm saying? But they said put it on there. So I'm starting to upload some of my older stuff and newer stuff on Instagram and here, so I can build those pages so people can find me through there also. And I'll be showing my car events and tutoring sessions, stuff like that. All that's through my Ride and Clean through the community outreach. Um, but yeah, man, again, appreciate y'all. Thank you. Um, Catch y'all next time. Now, how you turn this thing off? All right, y'all.